Alright, hello everyone. My name's Chris, Go Eat Glass. I'm representing Elev8 Presents today, here to interview Mr. Tesla Glass, aka
Ethan Cox.
And we're just going to ask him a couple questions about his life here. So, you're a glassblower, right?
Yes, sir.
And how did you get into this glassblowing thing?
I've always really wanted to do glass, but functional makes money.
Functional makes money. That's pretty accurate. So, have you done any functional work before you got into glass? Did you make your own apparatus to smoke out of before you got to use glass?
Yes, actually. Lots and lots and lots of different kinds.
Did you ever get in trouble for it?
No, I've had friends like them enough to take them.
Alright. So, some of them, grew legs because they were so nice. And how long have you been blowing glass?
It's coming up on 5 years.
5 years, man. And how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Young man still. Yeah, creeping up on 30 though. So am I. I'll be 30 this year. I'm feeling it.
Damn, you look 22 though.
So do you, man. So do you. I appreciate the compliment. Who is your favorite artist, or who is someone that you look up to currently?
Well, two of my favorite artists are one of your locals, Pedro, and Buck.
Pedro and Buck, both great sculptors. And what do you like about each?
Pedro, he has his own unique style that sort of teeters on other people, but it's his own unique. Like his sculpting, it could be compared to salt, but it's not a salt. You know what I mean?
I do. I mean, I definitely see the difference. There's no real correlation between the two, although they do share some characteristics.
They're very similar. They're very nice. They're very clean, and it's just and he makes me laugh. I love his humor.
Pedro is a funny guy.
Buck, his look on glass. Glass shouldn't be a job, and once it becomes a job, you need to rethink. It needs to be your love. It needs to be your passion. Like he said, when he hears a love song, he thinks of glass. Like it's just his love. It's glass and fishing. And me, it's glass and Gundam building.
So, what I'm hearing is that you like to be inspired by glass.
Yes.
You like to create what inspires you as well.
Yes. I'm not as good as the sculpting as my wife is. I'm just good with shaping and thinking of designs.
And your wife is a glass blower as well?
Yes, she goes by 5 Glass, FYV. She's been doing it for a little bit longer than me, so she's at like 5 years.
Okay, so a collective of 10 years between this lovely couple. 5 couldn't be here with us today for, unforeseen circumstances. But she did a collab with you and Go Eat Glass recently, right?
Yeah, we did one of our teddy bear bongs, our Pooh Bear bongs, where it's got a bear inside the tube and it's got a butthole perk.
Butthole perk bear tube. That sounds pretty nice. Yeah, it's got some pretty nice fume rig rags here.
Yeah, by Go Eat.
Right, by Go Eat. That cute little Pooh Bear inside. Nice little blowout arms and legs. And that's a CFL shifter, right?
Yeah, it's a pastel potion.
Pastel potion that goes from like a foggy green to a really bright purple.
Really rich purple. It's one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites too. Just in case you're wondering, we're holding it up so you guys can see it, even though we're on a radio broadcast right now. There will be pics along with a video, I assume, though. Got a little activity in the rack there. All right, let's see. So you like more of the functional technique and making stuff work right and look right.
Yes.
Okay. Do you do recyclers? Do you do straight tubes?
I like doing straight tubes. I've done a few recyclers. I just have a lot of friends that do recyclers, and me and my wife like to be respectful of what our friends do, and try to be unique in our own style. But yeah.
All right. And do you currently work with any other artists besides Five Glass?
I sometimes work with our local friend Dustin. He goes by Ancient Glastronaut. We have a collab in the works with him. I also work with Paul Masson. He goes by Paul Mason Glass on Instagram, and he used to go by Scrappy. And I work with my homie Frank a lot. Me and him do a lot of collabs. We have this really cool Blue Blizzard tube that's going to be a Pooh Bear pretty soon coming out. And yeah.
Alright, those all sound like really, really great artists. I've definitely seen some of their work on Instagram.
Frank's Instagram is Frank Plays with Fire.
Frank Plays with Fire, not to be confused with Chase Plays with Fire. Chase also plays with Butthole, so follow him. What do you see for your future in the industry? Where do you see the industry going?
I see the industry going into being more of a front like movies and TVs, but it being more out there and people being more into it, you know, like not being so underground anymore. With the legalization movement and people being okay with owning an expensive piece or being okay displaying a pipe and not having to hide it from their neighbor seeing it and then like calling the cops or some stupid shit like that.
And that's the benefit of the Pedro grinds and the salts. They don't have to look like pipes, right?
Yeah, that's very true. That's very, very true.
All right. What is your favorite technique?
Right now I've been really digging internal perks. I find them to be a lot easier than normal perks. I have a little bit of an issue with those, but yeah.
I agree. I definitely have a lot more luck with those. I haven't done as many as I have down stems, but the internal perks, they seem to work a lot easier. They seem to work a lot smoother.
It functions so much better too.
Yes, you can get a lot of slits in there. You can pop a lot of holes. All right. Well, I think that's about it for all we have on the question list here. Do you have any hobbies outside of glass?
Recently, I've been getting into Gundam plastic model building. I have a friend back in Houston that works at Bomb Diggity. He blows glass too. He goes by JW. Been wanting to get a few collabs in with him, but he's just so busy. He's got this whole display of Gundams, and I used to build them as a kid. So, and then I watched Joe P make a glass Gundam, and I was like, well, been wanting to do it, so I did it. So love it.
All right. All right, 2 more questions. Do you think aliens exist?
Most definitely.
All right, and I actually have a honey bun in my pocket. Do you want to share it with me?
I would love to share a honey bun.
All right, so we're going to end this interview, and Tesla Glass and I are going to share a honey bun. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day.